Hello, fellow hunters. While we know you are extremely eager to venture into the woods this coming hunting season, we here at the Maryland Department of Natural Resources would like to remind you of some safety tips when using a tree stand. Tree stand related accidents account for the majority of injuries and deaths sustained while hunting. Most accidents are a result of individuals falling from an elevated position while not following the proper safety procedures. The proper use of a full-bodied harness, also referred to as a fall arrest system, is one way to avoid these accidents. This crucial item, when used properly with a safety strap, will stop you from falling beyond the reach of your stand. If you hunt from an elevated position, it's not a matter of if you will have a slip or fall, but a matter of when. These systems couldn't be simpler to use. Your feet go in each loop with straps over each shoulder and a strap around the waist to secure everything together. Current versions like this make it even easier to use. When installing or using any type of tree stand, we recommend the use of a full-body harness. It may seem unnecessary, but accidents can happen at any stage in the process, and wearing your harness will help to prevent injury or death. From the time you decide to begin climbing until the time your feet return to the ground, you should always be connected to your safety strap or line. Take the time to go over the user manual that came with your harness to better understand all its parts and components. When dealing with a permanent or fixed stand, have a friend join you to aid in the process. Take all precautions possible to remove any potential hazards prior to climbing the tree. One key component is a safety line. Installing these can be tricky, but will greatly improve your safety while climbing. Take your rope and toss it over the limb and secure it around the center of the tree. Never tie the safety line to a branch. You don't know if that branch can support your weight during a fall. Use your creative skills here. Something like this extendable tree limb cutter can make this process even easier. Once you have a line in place, a prusik knot will be our attachment point. Now we can safely ascend the tree. Remember to say tied in at all times. Use a haul line when bringing up your gear. Firearms should always be unloaded when hauling them into a tree stand. A gun strap like this is ideal. When seated, we want the safety harness to have minimal slack to reduce the distance we fall. When you happen to fall, don't worry. The system, when used correctly, will keep you from falling and allow you to recover. While in this position, we want to establish blood circulation in our legs because the harness can restrict blood flow. Depending on the harnesses you are using, some include straps that can relieve tension. Shifting from one side to the next will allow blood circulation. Use your ladder stand or a branch to pivot back and forth. Now that you have successfully recovered, the harness needs to be replaced. Each harness is only good for one fall. The stitching and fabric experienced a heavy load and tore in some sections, compromising the structural integrity and could fail in another fall. The biggest safety tool to have on you is a cell phone or a radio that you can use to call for help. The cell phone or radio should be in your pocket in an easily accessible location. Being able to call on another person for help is your biggest lifeline. Lastly, take things slow and focus on your task at hand. In today's busy world, we need to remind ourselves to slow down, which will give you more time to think critically and resolve the issue at hand. Well, that's it for today. On behalf of the Maryland Department of Natural Resources, be safe on your next hunt and enjoy your time in the woods.